Hi guys, welcome to my channel Football Caps. Today I'll be analysing the Tottenham versus Chelsea game. It was a lunchtime kickoff. First of all, we'll look at the starting lineup. There was slight confusion whether or not Bale was in it. First of all, Spurs had the team sheet out which said Bale was in it. However, his girlfriend I think was going into labour, so he had to miss the match, which for Chelsea was good. Also, Dembele didn't start. He didn't pass the fitness test, so he was missing as well. So this was a huge bonus for Chelsea. And I thought having Bale and Dembele in at the start would have made things more difficult for Chelsea. It probably would have been a harder game. So Chelsea's team was, I think, the only change was Cahill came in for John Terry. And yeah, I think that was it. So the first half, Chelsea really controlled it. They started much better. They kept the ball better, much more composed on it. Tottenham weren't really pressing high enough, fast enough. And then Chelsea won a corner, and then Cahill scores a brilliant volley from just inside the box. It took a slight deflection off, I think it was Kolka. Friedel had no chance of saving it. Even if it didn't take a deflection, I think it was going in as well. And then Chelsea just slowly, they grew into the game. They were controlling it. Torres was linking up well with Mata, Oscar and Hazard. He was holding the ball up as well. Mata had a chance to make it 2-0. It was a run by Ramirez through the middle of the pitch, and then he put Mata through, and then he took a first-time shot. Friedel saved it, came back to Mata, and he swung at it, and it went just way over the bar. Whereas I think he should have just sort of slotted it into the corner. So coming into half-time, it was 1-0 to Chelsea. Second half, first minute, Tottenham win a free kick. A crossing by Huddleston, and then Gallas gets a head on, not even slightest sort of contact with the ball, and it goes in, which was Chelsea didn't start well in the second half. They were quite sort of lackluster. They were slow, and then 2-1 Defoe scores. It was a Lennon sort of missed shot. It sort of dragged it, and then it fell through to Defoe, and he finished it off. No chance of Czech saving it. At that moment, Chelsea were sort of losing the ball. They weren't confident. They were sort of going for long balls, and Tottenham were pressing higher up, faster. They seemed more hungrier. And then around the 65th minute, Mata scores from the edge of the box. It was a great finish. The ball was spinning, and he just tucked away in the corner. No chance, Friedel. And then that sort of swung the momentum back into Chelsea's favour. And then Mata scored the third. It was great play between Mata and Hazard. It was a 1-2. Hazard put him through. Mata just slotted it to the left of Friedel, to the right of Friedel. And at this moment, Chelsea were dominating the game. They were back to their sort of composed passing, their intricate 1-2, sort of the triangles between the midfield. I thought Ramirez had a good game. Mikel was pretty good as well, even though he took sometimes too long the ball, but in terms of his positioning was really good. And then it was, I think, 4 minutes added on in the 91st minute, Mata steals the ball off Kyle Walker. He made a mistake on the touchline, trying to keep the ball in where he should have just booted it clear. Mata wins it, and then Sturridge and Torres were waiting, and it was literally a tap-in for Sturridge to make it 4 and game over. I thought Torres had a good game. He had 2 chances. One of them where he was basically through one-on-one with the keeper, and then the defender caught up with him. And then in the second chance was where he got a ball it was a great pass from Mata, and he tried to sort of curl it into the far right corner, and it was just wide. I thought, otherwise, from missing those 2 chances, I think he played really well. Held the ball up well. He linked up well with Oscar, Mata and Hazard. Also, I thought AVB spoke really well in the press post-match interview with Sky. He congratulated Chelsea, and that was really good of him. So overall, the performance by Chelsea was really good. This was probably our second sort of biggest test of the season, and both winning away to North London. It's a great start. We've got 22 points from 24, and Cahill and Louis, the partnership worked well, and they've played well in the past, especially in the Champions League final. So there weren't any sort of miscommunication between them two. Cech had a really good game. He made some sort of vital saves, caught the ball well, distributed early. I've been quite critical in the past of Cech, usually sort of holding the ball up, waiting for everyone to sort of get back into position, and then just go for the long ball, and we'd lose the ball. So yeah, I've got a Twitter account which is @footballcap. So make sure you follow me. I'll be doing sort of just commentary on games, just my views and thoughts. And if you like this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button, because that will help me a lot. And I'll be putting another video up very soon. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you all in the next video.